Due to the ignorance of our host, parental discretion is advised.
This episode is brought to you by Is Cbd. Everyone's heard about CBD these days, right? Seems like everything contains CBD. CBD oils, CBD gummies, CBD rubs, CBD dog treats. I even found CBD suppositories. I used to be addicted to those, but I put that behind me.
You may find yourself asking, what is CBD? Well, CBD is all natural ingredients taken from the hemp plant. Contrary to some beliefs, CBD does not cause any euphoria or intoxication. In fact, CBD is believed to have many health benefits from physical pain, inflammation, anxiety, and sleep. The list goes on and on.
But with so many CBD companies out there, it's hard to trust the good from the bad. But fear not, your friends at the other side of the Beehive are proud to partner up with Happiest CBD. Happiest CBD is the #1 place to go for premium CBD that won't break the bank. Their broad spectrum CBD oil is made from simple, sourced from more local, organic farms, and rigorously tested to provide the highest quality products on the market. Happiest CBD contains no THC, which means their products are completely work safe.
Happiest CBD have something for everyone, including broad spectrum CBD drops, roll-on CBD freeze, and CBD sleep aid. Head on over to happiestmed.com, that is HEPIUSMED.com, to pick up your premium CBD products today.
Happiestmed.com. Tell them the boys from the other side of the Beehive sent you.
I think what's something that catches, it's a good hook. So just like that.
That's what makes a whole song.
Yeah.
Like every good song's always had a good hook. They say in the music business, right?
So
something you can play in your head. You've heard it once,
yeah.
but you remember it and play it over and over in your head.
So exactly. So if the fucking song is over and you just keep going,
yeah,
then it's like, that's a fucking that's a solid hit.
No pun intended.
Ooh. Oh, dude, I see what you did there.
Episode 109.
Yeah, that's right. Second year anniversary app.
Today is, isn't
Today.
it? 2 years. Give some claps.
Almost to the day, because we started on the 7th. Today's the 6th.
Oh yeah, yeah. Yo, I got some pictures from back in the day, and I was like, again, we
should play, and I go, I'm already there. Look around. We're hugging with all our guests.
Should make a montage.
Dude, I went to get my. That didn't work. I'm getting a little insecure about my hair.
I noticed you wear a lot of hats and beanies and never rock the hair anymore.
Which is going totally against what I've been preaching.
Yeah. Nice hat, by the way.
Thanks,
Trucker
dude.
Richardson. Yo, I got here all the way because I've been doing some shit. I got here to the studio. I looked in the mirror. I was like, fuck. This is my grime hat. I don't ever rock this thing. It's like disgusting. But I'm like, oh, I guess it is what it is.
Did you just rake your yard?
Yeah. Looks like I've been running away from the police for like a year straight in this hat, sweating and shit.
And all your fucking, what do you call your mugshots is with that same hat.
Exactly.
Always backwards.
Woo. So you're a little insecure about the hair,
Yeah,
huh?
dude, I'm getting there, man. I wanted to rock it until 40. I'm about to be 30 in May. 39 in May.
Yeah, don't kid anybody, but them crow's feet tell a different story.
But I don't know. It's just getting to like if I have it down in a hat, I can pull it off still. But if I take it off, I'm like, hi, like, good evening. So it's like, are you Hulk Hogan with dreads?
You know how first time you meet somebody, you take your hat off, they'll put their sunglasses on. How to do?
When I go to an event and I take my hat off for the national anthem, and I got my glasses, I'm like, is that Stevie?
Yeah.
He's not singing today?
Oh,
yeah,
shit.
dude. Look.
I mean, you're not. Well, no. You're not there yet.
Bad. Oh, look at this third one down, dude. He's He has eyes. That one all the
I've
way.
never seen
all the
one.
way.
Oh yeah, go down. I want to see that.
That
I've
one.
never seen him not
Yeah,
with
look.
sunglasses. Looks like he's checking out a chick in the front row.
Don't they say?
But he's not.
Don't they say he sees?
That's what they claim, is that he actually can see, but
There's a video out there. If I'm not mistaken, the something happens to the mic stand and he falls and he catches it.
no way.
Yeah, dude.
Really?
Something like that. And apparently the story, I think Shop says it all the time, that he was in an elevator and Shaquille O'Neal went inside and he said, "What's up, Shaq?"
Really?
Yeah, dude.
That would be interesting if you played that off for all those years and on your deathbed you're all, I could see the whole time.
You motherfuckers.
You fuckers laughing at me. He's like the god though. He's
Fuck
like
yeah.
he's the OG.
I was gonna say, don't say nothing bad about Steve.
No, no, not at all. But it's
will
funny to laugh about though, right?
He has a very distinct voice.
You say that. Name me 5 Stevie Wonder songs.
Name you 5.
Yeah, you're running out of time, bud. Let's
Yeah,
go.
fuck.
Come on. I thought you said you were a fan. We were gonna box.
That's one.
Birthday.
Oh, you can't get the fuck out of happy birthday. That was Marilyn Monroe, motherfucker.
He sang the national anthem at the like, oh fuck, dude.
Part-time lover.
That's a good song. My
Gotta get Ribbons in the Sky and Sir.
Isn't that
Sir-
rivers in the sky keeps on
Different song, Angel. Oh,
Fuck.
dude?
Count well. Public
All right,
school.
well, you got more than I could,
Public
dude.
school.
Isn't she lovely? There's another
Isn't
one.
she lovely? Yes.
Didn't he sing Wild Wild West originally? Not Wild Wild West. What is it? Superstition.
Yeah, Superstition.
Superstition.
Wow, wow.
Superstition. That was a god. That's a banger, dude. What was I gonna say?
How old is he?
What was I gonna say about that? God damn it. Oh, there was a
70.
God damn. Dude looks good for 70.
yeah.
They say black don't crack right there.
That's right.
That dude looks good.
There was a Joe Santagato. Before this whole COVID thing started, he was doing 2 episodes when one it was him and his co-host, and then the second episode was always with the guest. And at the end, they will ask him 5 questions. And
Ask the guest?
yeah,
Or,
yeah.
okay.
And one of the questions was name 5 songs of Kid Rock.
Ball with the ball.
Yeah, that's what
American
nobody missed that
Badass.
one. Yeah,
Cowboy.
yeah.
And I'm done.
Balls in your mouth.
Oh, I don't think I heard that one.
And because that's from Grit Sandwiches for Breakfast. That one came out before
Ball with the
the ball with the ball, whatever. And what's another one? What's the one he does with Sheryl Crow?
that's the one I was thinking too.
I'll take your picture.
Yeah.
Yeah, I could do it. Yo, Balls in Your Mouth by Kid Rock is... A lot of people don't know about that song. That shit rocks. Look it up.
Yeah.
I'm telling you, you want to hear a fucking funny-ass song from way back in the day. I mean, look up Kid Rock, Grit Sandwiches for Breakfast.
Great.
Grit.
Oh, great.
And go to Images. When did that come out? Look at him.
Holy shit. Is that Vanilla Ice, dude? Holy fuck, dude.
Yeah,
The
that's
fact
before-
that you just brought this into my life, Justin, is...
See that tape down there? I had that fucker. Like, I was OG Kid Rock. And when he came out with that other one that really made him big, it was, oh, Kid Rock. I'm like, this is like his 3rd album, if I'm being honest. But that album's pretty fucking good.
I will say, best thing he's ever done, Pamela Anderson.
You think so?
Yeah.
Can we play music? Probably not. We'll probably get pulled.
I think if you play it and you give it like 4 to 5 seconds and turn it down, and then 4 to 5 seconds turn it up.
so it's
but
kind of bad.
kinda
Not good.
shit.
No,
When
anybody
is this
listening?
gonna end, dude? It's 2020 for fuck's sake. What are you?
When
2021
we get
for
on
fuck's sake.
Spotify, that's
Oh
what
yeah,
it's
that's
gonna end, right?
Nobody. Go ahead.
take a look, take a listen to that fucking song. That fucking song is so hilarious. It's got that hook.
Have you seen back in the Mad TV times, Jim Carrey doing Vanilla Ice?
So that was in Living Color.
In Living Color, my bad.
He's all right, stop. Let me pull up my laces. Or let me do up my laces.
It's so fucking funny, dude.
He's all, this type of thing happens every show. Yo, I gotta learn how to tie a bow. Yeah, I know that whole fucking song. I loved that shit, dude. I loved that shit. It was hilarious.
Yo, how about our boy Brian Hellbach is pulling, what, 2-3 episodes a week now? Now, I was off for 2 weeks. I'm still trying to catch up. And this son of a gun is pulling 2-3 episodes a week.
Just killing it.
I'm
dude.
like,
Killing
damn,
it,
man,
dude.
give me a break. But I'm so glad.
I'm supposed to see him. He's supposed to go with us. Not next week, but the next week. On our little trip. I'm going to spend a few days with Mr. Hellbach. That's the word on the street. I'm excited.
I heard
Brian, maybe we should do something.
I heard a combination of IGY, like Brian Hellbach and the Salties. Oh, that's all I'm gonna say.
Very interesting.
Dude, speaking of the Salties, the latest episode of the Salty Sex Cast, I was just talking to Mariah yesterday because she heard the episode when I put my dog down, and I said, I just heard your episode, the latest episode. She did it with her husband.
Yes.
Did you hear it?
Yes, I did hear it.
Funniest fucking quote ever. She says, well, cum has a weird smell. And look, I'm saying it because she did it on her podcast and it's out there for everybody to hear. So she says, cum has a weird smell, like bleacher or whatever, bleach. And he goes, bleach. He's why her husband goes, bleach.
Yeah.
He goes, yeah. Oh, no, chlorine. She goes, and the husband goes, well, you definitely smell a lot more cum than I have. And this beautiful woman goes, well, it's always on my face, duh. And I just went, and I'm proud to be an American. I was like, oh.
Now, I do believe...
We have to learn so much.
No, I do believe here on this podcast, we have referred to the smell of cum as Clorox.
Oh, yeah.
Way back in the day.
And there's also cum trees.
Yes, the cum trees.
Should be coming
yes,
soon.
They will be here April. I think the cum trees come.
Have you smelled these, B? The cum trees? Oh, dude,
They're
you're
those
missing
white,
out.
flowery trees. They smell like cum. They do.
I wouldn't know what comes from
Last
that.
time
Oh, shut the fuck up. You only know what it tastes like, huh? He's like, I plug my nose when I
You
eat
see
it.
the episode of The Fighter and the Kid with Schaub and Santino? They were interviewing Schultz, by the way, Schultz in town.
Yes.
They were talking about the first time they came, and Schaub is so mad because he has so much CTE that he can't remember. Everybody else catching, everybody else remembers. And then Schultz goes, "Do you ever taste it?" And they go, "What?" I remember tasting pre-cum. He says, "Oh." That's like your fucking. That's like the juice that comes out of your dog's ding dong, dude. That's what he tasted.
Smegma, or is that what it is?
What is it? Six Sigma?
Six Sigma.
Stigmata? What is it?
Six Sigma.
Shout out to Dalton.
Oh, fuck. Talking about your dog, shout out to everybody that hit me up on the IG and the Facebook and let me know about what I could give my dog for her hips.
That's cool.
And sure as shit,
A wheelchair.
a 9mm bullet. But yeah, sure as shit, we've been giving her these God, I can't remember the name of gluta something or another, and we went and got her some and running up and down the stairs just like nothing happened again.
You seen that video of that dog?
In fact, one guy's all so the best stuff, and I take his word for it because he trains dogs.
Oh, okay.
He does a guy we both know. Shout out Shiloh. He does dog pulls.
Oh, I thought you meant Cesar Milan.
Yeah, that guy too. We both know him. In fact, worked at Company One. I think he was on your crew. But he does those dog pulls where they like pull a lot of weight.
Yeah.
But he says, oh yeah, it happens all the time with dogs because that they break down that material they have in there, that smegma in their fucking joints. And he said, give them this shit. In fact, the best stuff you can give them is liquid form, but it's for horses, but it's okay. I'm like, oh, okay. I couldn't find any of that at my local pet store, but I did find some soft shoes. And yeah, sure shit, she's doing great now.
Turns out boxers, best sledding dogs.
Yeah. In fact, I ride her to work every day.
Oh, dude. There's a dog that they bring on Wednesdays on poker night.
What kind of dog is this?
It's a pit bull.
Oh, nice.
Yeah. He goes, yeah, can't nobody like. No, it's a fucking pit bull. I put it on my Snapchat, but obviously Mr. Simmons doesn't have a Snapchat. His head is this big.
Yeah.
And I just go, dude, you probably killed your mother. Because it is so fat and it's so fat and so short that he has a hard time going in two legs. He's all, he's trying to make me.
It's an American bully,
Yeah.
man, right? Yeah, dude, those dogs are so
It's
badass.
an American badass.
So fucking badass.
Everything came back, dude.
Way around.
Yo, speaking of fucking Cesar Milan, I went to the gas station Wednesday. I left the fucking. Well, hold on. I'm getting there.
This motherfucker pumped my gas. Discovery Channel not paying so well anymore.
No. So this happened to me. I left the murder shack. That's what I call that. The house that I live in.
Your house is the mortar shack?
Yeah, the one. You see me posted it on Instagram?
You're the mortar shack. It's a little dark place.
Dude, we're singing a lot of it. It's been 2 years of us singing in this motherfucking podcast. But I turn on this road and I'm going towards the gas station on the back road, right? There's like a gang of 5-6 dogs coming towards me in the middle of the road, just like, what's up, dude? They're like coming towards me.
Do they have anybody with them?
No.
Oh, it's just a fucking pack of dogs,
5
huh?
straight dogs. Yeah, it's just, but like you would think that because I'm coming with this big ass truck, they're like, hey, let's fucking. No fucks giving with this fucking dog.
These are West Valley dogs, my friend.
No, I'm talking about over there.
Oh,
So even more gangsters.
Yeah, even way more gangster.
Dude, they came to me and then they bark at me following my truck for half a mile. I'm going 5 miles an hour because I can't see them in front of me.
Oh, yeah.
They're all over the truck. One of them doesn't have a leg. And he's trying to bite my tires as I'm driving. Dude, I was like, I wish this will happen again. I will prepare myself, like I will make an Instagram story
Right.
for the podcast and like make myself to be Cesar Milan.
Yeah.
It's just be like, I'm leading on the pack and like show the fucking pack all over the fucking dude, these fucking trucks were gangsters, dude. I'm like, I can't. The reason why I didn't take off is well,
You would hit one, right?
The reason why I didn't take off was 2 reasons. Obviously, this motherfucker's lost a leg and he doesn't give a fuck.
Yeah, he didn't learn the first time, right?
He was probably like, I lost my leg 2 hours ago, motherfucker.
Just fine. Just a little scratch.
And also, I can't see. I know that I can see him in my mirror on this side, and as they're barking on this tire, I see them go in front of me. So I'm like, I don't know if I have a dog.
shit.
So I'm going so slow, and they're barking and barking, and I'm just like, is someone filming this? Because this is the dumbest thing I ever been.
So is
in.
there houses around?
There's not. There was like, there's a lot of
couple
there's
here
a lot
and
of
there
acreage
spread
over
out,
there. Yeah,
right?
yeah, yeah.
Right.
But and so I made it to the job site and I was talking about it and like 2-3 guys were like, oh yeah, it happened to me 2 days ago. Oh yeah, it happened to me last week. I'm like, fucking dogs, dude.
How they could smell the out of towners, huh? We don't want your kind around here, boy. God
Hey, this guy
damn.
smells like he just put his dog down. Let's fuck him up.
Yeah, probably. That fucking ride looks like a last ride. Get this motherfucker. Damn.
Oh,
too bad.
fuck, dude. But yeah, I'm a little insecure about my hair.
Come back to it, right? So are you gonna do it? Are you gonna shave it?
I know. Are
you waiting till
I
you
know
hit
for
40?
a fact that look at this.
It's not that bad. It's not that bad.
My wife says that I look better when I do this. Sometimes I see it in the mirror and I go, I don't see it. Like when I do this. She loves this. Obviously you can't see it, but
You can if you subscribe to the YouTube channel.
actually I can't even do this because you're not seeing me. If you
There you go.
you haven't subscribed, you don't see this. But she loves this. I'm like, I don't know how I feel about that. But I do want to keep until 40 because that's like a big thing. You're jumping out of a plane. I'll cut my hair.
Cut your hair.
It's kind of like the same thrill.
I mean, let's be real here.
But I don't know. I'm just not ready to let
You
it
can
go.
go team bald head.
Yeah, what are you gonna do with it?
I don't know if I have so many fucking friends that are bald, dude. I'll probably just rock a little fuzz.
A little bit of fuzz up top, huh?
Yeah. It all depends what I have going on.
Yeah, I guess
Because
once you shave it.
if I have the Stevie Wonder, there's no way I can. I'll rock the 5 o'clock shadow. I'll just fucking. But then I look just like Brian.
That's big now, having the beard and the bald head. Everybody's got that, right?
That's like the group of people that I hang out with. Those four guys,
All the bald heads.
all bald and beard. Chance is the only one with the goatee.
Isn't that odd that you lose it up top, but you can keep it here?
Why is that?
That is weird, huh?
This could grow into fucking
And then guys like
a
me,
duster.
I mean, thick fucking hair. I mean, I'm talking this shit is just, it's out of control. I get out of the shower and it's just like, I got to clean up
You just
afterwards.
you like dry yourself.
But my face, I look like a fucking catfish. It's patchy and fucking, I can't grow it. Isn't that weird?
Yeah, it fucking sucks, dude. And then everybody everybody that knows Dan and Company One, they're like, "Oh, you're trying to grow a hair like your buddy?" I'm like, "Fuck, I can only wish."
He got a pretty thick beard.
He has a
doesn't
fucking manly beard. Shout out to Dan. He just got knee surgery.
Oh shit! What do you have done?
His
Meniscus?
yeah, I think so. He was what's the other one?
Your meniscus, your
ACL.
ACL, your MCL.
I think that's what it was. Yeah, I think so. Sorry, Dan, if you're listening. I don't know. It's in my text, but I'm like, oh, dude, I didn't even know. It's like, yeah, I'm stuck at home.
Damn, that sucks.
Dude, he says the doctor says I'll be good in like so many months, and he goes, going back to work on Monday. I'm like, damn, dude.
Wow.
Savage Garden,
That is
dude.
badass. Yo, I went to the doctor. I don't know if I talked about this because my wrists are fucked.
Oh, really?
And I have an ulnar bone on both of my arms are longer than normal people's. Mm-hmm. So I have a lot of wrist problems. And they say the way to fix it is they go in and they cut your bone and shorten it and then put it back together. And then it makes that natural line where I won't have any problems. So I get cortisone shots in my wrist. And you want to talk about pain. They take a needle that big, right there, right in your wrist, right where you can feel in between it. He pushes it, and then he bends it
to
the side to get inside that joint. And then when he injects it, you feel your fucking, it just swells up.
Your hands are...
Okay, so I'll stop doing that. It's not helping matters out at all.
Sometimes I wonder if, beating off as much as I do, it's going to give me carpal tunnel.
Probably.
Because I don't necessarily grab the shaft. I grab the head and
You
go.
just like a joystick, like a PlayStation controller.
like A-B.
Up, down, down, left, right, ABB, select start. You're all 30 lives. Yes.
Yo, what the fuck were we talking about at the fights? Something that had to do with shrooms? Like, was it a green shroom or a red shroom? Was it somebody's haircut?
I can't remember. Do people?
See somebody's haircut of a guy going down the stairs? Like, is that a mushroom?
I can't
know
even
if it was
remember. We fucking had I was laughing my ass off. I had a good time at the fights. Yeah. Me and Angel find a way to entertain ourselves internally. And do we we people watch better than anybody else. People watches. I wish you. Well, it's probably good we don't record ourselves to these because we probably wouldn't have a podcast anymore. But yeah, I had a good time. Good fights, dude. Really good fights.
Dude, I for real thought that
I was gonna throw my beer can.
Well, not that. I mean, that wouldn't have surprised me. But I literally thought that it was gonna be
A
it
riot.
was gonna turn into a riot.
Yep.
People threw their fucking. I guess you don't know, but
People were throwing their beers into the cage.
And then
It got
popcorn.
bad for a little. Now, was I joking? I would have never thrown my beer. I would have never thrown it. I'm not
you
an
wouldn't have
asshole
reached,
like that. I could have made that throw. I got an arm. I just got a fucking cortisone,
cortisone.
shot, dude. I'm good.
you throw
I'm
the
good for
ring so
6
he
months. Get straight across to the next fight.
you hit the leg talk kids.
Oh, but no, it was a good time.
So this guy, they say that he did a illegal kick or illegal knee or kick.
So it was a kick. They said that he was a downed opponent, but when you watch the replay, the guy had both hands up,
Yeah.
which made it not a downed opponent. And he timed it perfect. The problem with that is in real time, the ref probably didn't see his hands come up off the canvas. So when it happened, I thought, oh, you can't do that.
Yeah, because I remember you
can't do it.
that. Yeah.
And then they showed it on the screen. I was like, oh, that was totally legal.
Yeah.
Totally legal. And then, obviously they called the fight. And
The fight lasted, what, 20 seconds? And then everybody, well, I mean, a little more. But then everybody was like, oh, this is how it's going to end? Fuck this. This is the fight we're here for. Beer and popcorn, dude. I'm like, oh, shit. The next, I was just waiting for the first chair that was going to fly in. But let me ask you this. If the ref says, okay, the fight is over, he can't just say, oh, wait.
nope.
Really?
Nope. Yeah, it's not written into the rules. There is no instant replay. And I mean, there is in like UFC, but you go about it a little bit differently. You stop, then you go to the instant replay, make the call. But we're talking about a local show.
There's not a challenge flag, dude?
No, nothing
There's
like
not
that.
like, we will take a closer look to the game.
Nope, can't have that. So,
Damn.
yeah, once the ref says it's a done deal, no matter what, it's a done deal. So the ref fucked up bad.
Yeah.
Bad. But again, it's so high paced. I mean, if you were standing right there, to me, I thought it was illegal until I saw it on the screen.
But so what about this? What if it happened the same way it happened, but instead of him saying, "Hey, the fight is over," before he I guess I answered my own question, but before he makes the final decision, he looks at it. Can you look?
So what killed it was the guy. So they would have taken a point away, right?
Yeah.
If the kid had said, "I can still fight," but when the ref asked him, "Can you still fight?" The kid said,
he
"No,
pushed
I
out.
can't fight." And from that point on, he was probably pretty fucked up because it was a good kid.
Yeah.
But the second he said he can't fight, they called the fight off from there.
Did he make contact though?
He
he
made contact.
Okay.
Yeah, if he'd not made contact, then they wouldn't have stopped it. But because he had kicked him right in the grill piece. But that shot, he ate that fucking shot like a knuckle sandwich. That put him down. That's what fucked him up. Coulda, woulda, shoulda. As you look at it, he could have went down and probably ended it on the ground. But he stood back, wound up, and waited for him to stand up. He timed it perfect, but when the guy said, "I can't continue," because the ref fucked up and saw it wasn't a downed opponent, from then you have to stop it. So, and then the other kid wins because it was an illegal shot, fight-ending shot. So if the kid had said, "Yes, I can continue," they probably would have taken a point away from him. They would have stood up, and then Steve Sharp, the kid that lost, probably would have ended it right there. But probably 80% of the people were there for that fight.
Yeah.
That Steve Sharp is a legend in Utah. I mean, you saw the highlights.
Yeah, the highlights
that
were
was
badass.
supposed to be his final
Retired.
fight, his retired fight. But, I think he comes back and does one more. But
Yeah, you can't leave like that. He said it.
I want to get that dude on I'll bet he has an amazing story. One thing, he's a straight edger, living as a straight edger in Utah. Biggest name here in Utah. He fought on all the promotions. I mean, I'll bet he'd be an awesome interview.
What you should bring him? You got the connections now.
Yeah. We'll work on something.
Ooh. Work on this fucking cortisone shoot.
I got a cortisone shot for you. He's all, that's Clorox shots, not cortisone.
It's always on my dude. I cannot forget this. What's always on my face? I'm like, God, what a lucky fucking guy. But anyway,
Yo, the All-Star game for the NBA is this week.
is that with our coach?
Yep. So we have our coach in there. We have 3 players now, not just 2. We got 3, which the Nets have 3 players as well. Pretty cool. Our guys got picked last in the selection. So Donovan Mitchell and Rudy Gobert will play against each other in the All-Star game. It's going to be good.
Damn. Are they still kicking ass? For some reason, I haven't followed it.
They were the last few games. They have eaten it, but they played the who did they play? The 76ers and had some horrible ref calls.
Oh, really?
In fact, Rudy Gobert and Donovan Mitchell both got fined. Donovan Mitchell got kicked out of the game because of some shitty calls, and they both got slapped with a $20,000 and a $25,000 fine for criticizing the refs after the game.
So like 1 week's pay for them?
Probably not even a
change.
week.
Yeah.
I mean, Rudy Gobert just signed a $205 million contract. I mean,
Is that here?
yeah, 20 grand's just.
Dude, I need to get my ass back into jazz, dude.
They still hold the best record in the NBA by, I think, 3 or 4 games over everybody. So they're still kicking ass, but yeah, they took a beating over the 76ers. Some horrible calls, but we won't get into that.
So they stopped the fight.
Yeah, yes. That's the other guys that they can continue. They're all, no.
Dude, how about this? We went to that fucking fight, and I ended up buying. So from the minute I walked in, I said, kettle corn, that's my shit. And
I think for probably six fights, me and Angel tried to lure the popcorn and cotton
kid,
candy
and
guy.
he's walking where there's nobody sitting. And I'm like, what the fuck, man? So he finally comes up, and as he's giving me, so he's got kettle corn and cotton candy.
Cotton candy.
And as he's ripping the kettle corn to give it to me, he pulls
He drops.
cotton candy like at the bag, and I'm like, hey.
Angel calls him out on it, which was great.
I didn't know it was gonna work.
Because the guy, he thought about, I saw him try and put it back on the thing. But Angel's all, you can't do that.
You can't sell that.
That's
Just touch the
contaminated.
floor.
You can't sell that. He's like, oh, you're right.
You're right. And then he
you're
throws
right.
it at me. I'm like, dude, it fucking worked.
So we got a free bag of cotton candy. Now our man Dalton, right in front of us, took care of some cotton candy business. I was fucking proud of that boy. Oh, yeah. So have you talked to him lately? Is everything good?
He said some family thing he had going on, but he's coming over tonight or
okay.
going to the place to watch the fights. I ended up taking those 2 bags to Mighton with me.
Did you? Yeah. So I took him home. I munched on him for a night or 2, and then I said, "Where's the popcorn? Where'd it go?" The kids got a hold of it. The kids got a hold of my goddamn kettle corn. Thank you so much for a bag of kettle corn.
Oh yeah, dude.
By the way.
Also, by the time you get to the end of it, they're like this big.
Yeah.
I'm like, that's fucking hot garbage.
Yeah, when you start getting kernels in it,
Then
you're
you
all,
give it to
yeah,
your
we're
kids.
done. We're done. It's like somebody had stepped on it and then gave it to you. It's like, yeah, never mind.
That's when you give it to the kids. But yeah, shout out to our Dakota. He had a baby girl. Well,
congratulations.
His wife did.
Congratulations.
Yeah. So Gary Allen is a granddad.
Oh, granddaddy, huh?
Dude,
Best looking grandfather
yeah, dude,
I know.
I was just gonna say that if I was a grandpa, let me be that sexy.
Yeah. He is quite the meat stick, huh?
He's a
Yeah.
He's a what are we called? Mariah's Justin? A beefcake.
A beefcake. Yes. Yes. Gary lies in the beefcake category.
Hell yeah. Dude.
Well, shout out, man.
Mm-hmm. And he happened on the 2nd year anniversary episode. I'm just kidding. He's like, shout out to the Beehive.
Yeah.
Sending us a video.
Oh shit.
Fucking hey, dude.
Yo, are you? We've talked about this. Obviously, you're, and I think all of us in this room. You're not a cat guy, are you?
Cat?
A cat guy.
Like animal cat?
You're more of like a dog.
I'm more of a bestiality, but I fuck some cats. I just don't
Jesus
have any. No, I'm just
Christ,
kidding. I
dude.
like cats. I never own one.
Why is it always got to go
I don't.
sexually deranged
Maybe
with
I'm
this guy?
missing something. Justin, why don't you just catch the vibe I'm putting
Yo,
out?
I listened to this podcast and they were talking about the dark web.
Yeah.
And they were talking about rooms in the dark web. And there was a room that they talked about where, oh, this gets dark. So if anybody doesn't want to hear anything fucked up,
Yeah.
fast forward.
Is this a podcast that I probably heard?
Yes.
Yeah.
Well, I don't know. I don't know if you listen to this one or not. A good podcast, Theories of the Third Kind.
Oh, okay.
They were talking about the dark web, and they brought up a room where you can go and order animals to do fetishes with. Dogs, cats, tigers.
Shout out to Texas.
So, yeah, I kind of brought it down, and that was not even the worst of the episode that I heard. So we won't even
Well,
get to that.
Callan was talking about that. Remember that? That he ended up and someone showed him that you can just really just go in it. And he was
yeah.
like, "Are we even allowed to be here?" And he says, "Dude, he's like, you can see people get murdered in one of these rooms," and they're like, "God damn."
You can order hitmen
Yeah.
on there. You can get the big thing is like credit cards. You can get credit card numbers from there. You can get like lifetime subscriptions to like Netflix for like $6 or $7. Not that I know that.
Pornhub.
But yeah, all that stuff. Everything's out there. One weird fact they brought up, the normal web that we all know,
The boring one.
yeah, the boring one, right? Only contributes to 12% of the internet. How crazy is that?
Can you imagine?
12% of the internet
We are
is
nothing.
just what we, as common folk, the internet, we know. Fucking weird, huh?
So much out there we don't fucking know.
The dark web was created by the government.
Ooh,
Yeah,
now we're
and that
getting
is a
some
known fact.
Spicy shit.
So, anyway, going back to this, you're not a cat guy. Do you have cats?
No. Doesn't
You
mean
have cats?
Doesn't mean I hate him. He doesn't even. He has an Alexa, dude. That's it.
Yeah. I don't have pets. I don't do pets.
I'm not a cat guy. Gonna be honest, probably lose some listeners here. Don't like cats.
Don't fuck with cats.
I don't like cats.
Yeah.
I would never kill a cat.
Yeah, for
But
sure.
I would never have a cat either,
sure.
right? Cat attacks pilot on flight to Qatar, forcing pilot to divert the airplane.
Is there a video of this?
There's no videos of this. Not there might be, but I didn't see a video of it. But so a flight leaving from a suburban capital of Qatar was forced to return to the airport last week after a cat reportedly attacked the pilot.
Oh, okay. So you're talking about a big plane.
A real
Okay.
what do you call that? Like a liner plane.
Yeah.
Where there was people on there. So the flight operator, I'm not even going to try his name, headed to Doha, the capital of Qatar, where the incident took place. Was forced to outlet claims the pilot had to land due to an attack from a rogue cat onto the now. My question is, how badass is
big
this
of a
cat?
bitch do you have to be?
And they said, no, how badass is this cat? And they said this was a house cat that attacked the pilots in the cabin of this. How badass of a cat you got to be to put a whole fucking line down, a whole fucking airplane down.
Because the one I thought the one I saw a video, and I think they put it on Instagram or whatever. But it was this like the planes that people own. They just take off and just go fly.
Oh, just like a private line?
yeah.
Yeah.
But more for like the ones you use for like farming and shit. You know what I mean?
Oh, yeah, like a Cessna.
Yeah. The propel one and shit.
Yeah.
So there was a camera shooting at him and the lady, and then as they're flying, the guys are flying, then it looks over and like from the wings, the cat just like
This was like one of those little make-it-yourself fucking airplanes from home where you're
No.
you're outside.
No, it was one of it was
I've seen the video. All of a sudden, the cat appears.
Yeah,
and
the car appeared, the guy goes like, "Holy fuck!" And then they land. And it's like, the fuck, man. I thought that's what you were talking about.
This cat attacked the fucking pilot and forced the fucking airplane to land.
Yeah.
Cats are dicks, man.
I like cats. It's just like it's not an animal that needs you. You know what I mean?
Very independent.
Yeah.
Yeah. Don't show a lot of love.
You buy a cat and the cat's up. I'll be here just so you. Hey, don't fucking get close to me. I'm just going to be here.
I'm good. Just don't touch me, motherfucker. Cats are like me.
Yeah, dude. You're a stray cat,
right?
Stray pussy. No, I don't fucking. How is it crazy that?
Spilling beer all over my Beehive shirt.
Damn, dude. How crazy it is that cats are related to lions.
Felines,
Let's just take a minute here and just say, listen, that fucking little pussy that you feed. Give me a funny name for a cat.
I don't know.
Mr. Whiskers?
Mr. Whiskers. That's a great
Mr.
one.
Whiskers.
Yeah, good job.
Can you imagine Mr. Whiskers was related to Cecil the lion?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. And you basically have the same thing in your house, just a little dumber.
I've always wanted a bobcat. Because there's states where you can have bobcats.
Don't they fuck you up, though?
I mean, bobcats are big, like powerful little fuckers. I mean, you want to talk about a legit guard animal?
Yeah.
Imagine breaking into somebody's house and a fucking bobcat staring at your ass.
Yeah, like, I just closed the door.
Yeah.
You go backwards. I like the little how the hair ends in the top of their on the top of their. It's pretty badass.
But they're agile as fuck. I mean, ninjas, basically bouncing off the walls to fucking slice your neck. I mean, it doesn't get any badass than that.
Do you follow that? What is it? Nature's Metal?
No, I don't want to see that.
I don't either, dude.
don't
But it's
wanna
so
see
fucking
that
cool.
shit. Every once in a while, I'll see one and I fucking feel bad for the other animals.
I already mentioned the name, so it's probably gonna, now that my phone listens to me, it's probably gonna pop like, hey, how about this? But yeah, dude, have you seen that?
Recommended for your demented ass.
It's called Nature's Metal, and it's just photos of like animals eating other animals or like fighting or
photos
whatever.
and videos.
But there's like a bird will show up and like half of his face is gone. You know what I mean? Like, and it's just chilling.
I haven't seen that.
But it's like it's pretty gnarly.
Yeah.
But it's out there, dude.
Crocodiles fucking
there.
eating shit.
Are you okay, dude? You looked like you smoked weed before you showed up today.
Did you smoke weed?
No, I don't smoke weed. I was no good at it.
Is no gusto at it?
No good.
That's no gusto. Oh, dude. Can we talk about since this is our
2-year anniversary.
2-year anniversary?
2 years. Give us a fucking
He's a
crickets.
Can we talk about this thing that I don't know we talked about it before, but this thing that Brian Hellbach sent us?
Yeah. I think we can talk about it.
So all of a sudden which by the way, I know Brian Hellbach's gonna listen to this. We haven't talked in a minute. I don't know if he's cool with me or maybe he hates my guts.
I asked my wife the same thing. What's up with Brian? I haven't heard from him in a minute. It's been like underground. Are we cool still?
Yeah.
So I hit him up. Hey, we still going out? And he's like, hell yeah. I'm like, oh, we're still cool.
Good, that's good.
We're still good.
I mean, he is carrying a lot of lives on his shoulders nowadays. So I get it.
He's a very responsible man.
So he sent us just to bring everybody to what we're talking about. So he sent us a link.
Do you remember what it was called?
Listen Notes?
I think that was it.
ListenNotes.com, maybe, I think. Yeah. So he brought us this, he sent this to us, and so when it says trending, you can type the other side of the Beehive.
So basically what this is it says it's the best podcast search engine
The other
out
side.
there.
Yeah, so basically it gives you a, what would it say, the percentage?
Beehive.
Like a ranking of where your podcast would be?
Basically as what your podcast ranking of how many listens you get as there's all the search engines are kind of tied, right?
Yeah.
And so this kind of tells you as far as a ranking of how how many listens you get on your podcast, right?
Yeah. So it says we have. So it says we have 110 episodes because we did a couple of bonuses.
Yes.
We don't
yes.
do that shit no more.
Yeah.
But so it says 34%. I mean 34. Listening? What is the LS?
I can't remember what that is. I mean, we probably should have done some fucking research before.
Listen score. That's what it is.
Score.
So listen score is 34, and we are at the top 5%. Now, when he sent this to us, I went to you and I said, "How legit is this?" Because there's nothing that says that it's, bad or wrong or whatever. But I just didn't. It was too good to be true. But then you
Right.
kind of
broke it down into
Yeah.
numbers. So the numbers that show up right now, it's very close to about 2 million podcasts out there. And that's a pretty conservative number, you would think, right? There's probably more podcasts out there than that, but they're not on large search engines, right?
Yeah.
So what this is telling us is that our podcast sits at 5% of all global podcasts out there.
Yeah.
Now, if you look at
that's the thing that threw me off because it's global. I'm like, you telling me we're in the 5% of all the podcasts in the world, and that's where I went. There's no way. But then keep going.
But do you think that podcasts are more popular here in the United States than they are anywhere else in the world? Probably, right?
Yeah.
I mean, you go to places where this cat attacked this fucking pilot. They probably have other shit going on other than listening to podcasts, right? So the top 5% says you're at the top 5% of all of those podcasts. Now you break numbers down to like 5% of 2 million. I mean, you're still like 200,000 podcasts, right?
Okay.
So it's still a big number, but the fact that we cracked the top 5%, regardless of, yes, we do one every week, and maybe that helps our numbers because we always have something to download, and there's a lot of content out there, but I think we kind of have to pat ourselves on the back, the fact that we've made the top 5%. I mean, I've
March
looked up
2019.
I've looked up some of our other podcasts, and there's some of them that are out there on the 5% list.
Yeah.
But and then there's some that aren't. But God, to get that top 5% is pretty goddamn good, right?
It's gotta be, man. I mean, I don't. Like I said when he sent it to us, I didn't even. I mean, and with all due respect, I was like, it's just one of those. But then, since you broke it down, I'm like, okay, kind of makes sense.
So here's another one for you. Rogan is at the top 0.01%. Now you compare numbers to 2 million. That's 2,000 podcasts.
Yeah.
So he's in the top of those 2,000 podcasts, which breaks the numbers down a little bit better. And you can see if 5% to 0.1% is a big fucking difference, right? So, shout out, dude.
Shout out to us, dude.
Yeah. I'll drink to that.
We're gonna start fucking saying that in our intros. Welcome to your episode, your top 5%.
Top 5. I wonder if there's another website out there that does this that you could go comparative to.
So, I sent this to the Podfather, and he goes, "Oh yeah, there's a bunch out there." I just don't know. This is the only one that I know because it was sent to us too. But that's kind of cool, huh?
Pretty crazy, dude. Pretty humbling.
Yeah.
If I'm being honest, the fact that we still do this and there's still people that listen to it.
Yeah.
And I know they do, not just because you see the numbers, but when people hit you up and they're like, "Great episode, I love this and I love this," and that's humbling as fuck, man.
I think it's pretty cool.
Only reason, other than I love doing this, but the only reason is people still like to hear it.
Yeah. Speaking of listeners and shit, I finally met Quinn.
Oh, shout out to Quinn. Give us some applause.
Give us some applause. I finally met Quinn.
Big listener. He
left
like a top fan.
Yeah,
I believe.
He left with some koozies and some stickers.
Koozies and stickers?
Yeah. I say, "Hey, what's up?" And he's like, "Are you Angel or Justin?" I'm like, "Well, we got to work on that." But he was.
He couldn't tell.
I'm just kidding. He's like, "Which one are you?" I'm like, "I'm Brian." But no, dude, it was so down to earth. He's just like, "Oh yeah," and then he happened to know a guy that got hired on at Company One and have
Oh,
worked
no
with,
shit?
yeah, I've worked with him before. And so when I met him, I brought the other guy with me, and so we were all talking. Oh, do you remember this? They both know where I live. They both know basically the town since they were kids. And he was telling me, oh, daylight savings is about to start. So we, maybe one day after work, I'll come pick you up and give you all the tour. Like he deals with,
nice.
He deals with all the pigging and stuff that they do with the. I mean, I may be murdering what you do, Queen. I apologize, but he deals with all the stations of the oil rigging.
Oh, no
and
shit.
Oil rigs and shit. Yeah.
Wow.
So whether he's just taking notes or pigging or whatever,
Getting his hands dirty.
yeah, so his truck says otherwise, but but yeah, dude, he's so cool. He's like, dude, I've been listening to you guys, and then he mentioned Becca, and so pretty cool. It's pretty cool meeting you finally, and he's like, yeah, dude, we'll take you out, and we'll do something fun. I was like, that's cool.
I like
and
it.
I'm actually hoping that maybe because the word on the streets is. The 1st of April, I'll be in town working.
Well, you'd be done with Mighton.
Yeah.
Is that it? Mighton?
Yeah, Mighton.
Mighton?
So I'll be on the west side, we just got flagged.
We won't have to do these on
Yeah,
Saturday.
sorry,
We won't have to do these on Saturdays like we are right
I
now.
apologize. But yeah, so he was like, I was thinking maybe before I go back, I'll just either go back a day early or whatever, just go hang out with those guys.
Nice, that'd be great.
Yeah, maybe next thing you know, they give me a job and like
You don't leave Mighton?
some real fucking money.
Yeah, oil field. There's good.
Well, the
money
guy that got hired on a Company One that I was telling you about, he worked there for like a month and a half. Friday was his last day, so he's going back to oil rigging. Quinn, I told him, I said, hey, this guy that says he just barely got hired on, now he's about to quit. And he goes, well, it wouldn't surprise me. He says, that guy has the ability to run the entire oil business in the whole Mighton Roosevelt fucking area.
Oh, no shit.
So for him to do what he's doing right now, it's kind of more of a, hey, I'm just chilling while
I'm just getting ready
while
for the big thing takes
blows up,
off, huh?
and apparently oil prices are going up, so they're starting to get busy and busy and busy.
Dude, they are. Have you noticed how much fucking fuel is right now?
I don't pay for it.
Going up, dude. Well, how would that be? Even on your off time? I'm not trying to get you in trouble right now.
No. I mean, I usually next episode.
Yeah.
Well, I'm looking for a job. No, so usually the way it works out now, because I'm so close, I'm literally not even a mile away from where I live to the job site. So I fill up before I come here, and then I do all my driving around here. I literally just have to put like $20-$30 to fill up my tank again, go all the way there, and spend everything that I'm gonna spend during the week, and then I get give it fuel on Fridays.
Gotcha.
So
Very nice. Yo, how about this weather?
it's nice, huh?
Dude, 60s?
Yeah.
Like, it's windy as fuck today, but like tomorrow we're supposed to get like 67.
Yeah. In fact, yesterday that I drove in, I saw my buddy Josh. Shout out to Josh. He was driving. He was riding his bike. And he looked at me and he waved, and then he crashed. I'm just kidding. No, he looked at me and waved, and I texted. I said, "Dude, what are you doing?" And he said, "No, I just came home." I was like, "I took my bike to work."
Oh, nice.
That's how nice it is.
Nice.
And they're like, "Hey, we're gonna go to Laughlin. You in?" I'm like, "No." He's like, "Why not? All our wives are going." Like, maybe that's why. Yeah. I'm like, my wife doesn't want nothing to do with that.
Oh,
But
shit.
yeah, apparently all of them are going to.
When you
for
gonna
a
bust
ride.
out the fucking hog?
I thought about it today.
You should have. Today's a great day to ride. Tomorrow and Monday are supposed to be superb.
That's what sucks, dude. See, I just got the feeling of tomorrow I gotta go back up there,
Ah.
and now I wanna
Slam your dick into a fucking
beat up my
drawer.
stepkids. Yeah,
Beat up my stepkids.
you know what I mean. It sucks, dude. It fucking sucks. I like the money. Don't get me wrong. You know what? The guys that I live with, we make it fun.
Yeah.
We're over there. We're docking. We're playing pool. I make fun of them playing cars. and
Fucking
shit.
dogs and stuff.
Yeah, we're looking at trailer park porn, and So it's fun, but it's like it's just I'm not home. You know, it's like I literally sleep in my bed
Dude, it's so
2
hard.
nights.
It's so hard working out of town, dude. Especially long, like a week here, a week there, not bad. But where it's like long stints, I mean, where I lived in Washington for a few months, and you couldn't come home.
Yeah.
You didn't come home, and you know you built some camaraderie with your coworkers, and you know you made some friends out and about, but it's not the same.
You start cuddling and it's not the same.
Yeah, it's not the same.
Yeah.
Especially where we had to move into like a furnished apartment.
Yeah.
It's not my furniture. And God knows who's been on that furniture. You know what I mean?
I can imagine, dude. You'll be the worst.
I was the worst. The worst. In fact,
You just put a towel on the floor and just sit
no,
there
listen
and
here.
Just go to sleep like
here
this.
we go. So, a good friend of ours gets me to fucking come out to Washington for this new job. I got the job over a phone interview. They're like, yeah, you're hired. Come on out. I take a flight. I land. He picks me up. We go from Portland to Yakima, Washington.
Ooh.
And he says, well, we have a furnished apartment. You can live with us. There's only 2 bedrooms in this house, bud. So what do I do with all my shit? Well, there's a pretty big closet in the hallway. You can probably just put your shit in there and sleep in there if you want.
Yeah.
So sure as shit, I bought a blow-up mattress, and I lived in a closet for about 4 months.
And you finally come out.
And I asked him, I'm like, I was 21 at the time. I'm like, what if I bring a girl over here? What am I going to say? Welcome to the closet. You know, my clothes were on the rack and the bed was on the ground. There was not a lot of room other than for me to stretch out and fucking my head hit one side, my feet hit the other side, but not very sexy at all.
Yeah.
So, but yeah, I lived in a closet for quite a few months. I slept on the couch here and there, but again, it was a furnished apartment and I was not going to fucking...
It sucks, man. I'm telling you. And compared to where I was to where I'm at now, it's nice. I got a big ass room with just a little tiny bed in the corner. So I have I can run circles and shit. But then open the door and there's the guys are playing pool or they're cooking or whatever. And so it's nice, but it's like, fuck, dude.
Still
Like,
at
I
home.
really get to sleep in my bed 2 nights. You know, my wife is with her boyfriend six nights. You know, so I get her 1 night.
Get to clean up the scraps.
And then I'm like, babe, I want sex. She's like, I'm exhausted.
I'm beat up from the feet up, bud. Take a number.
She's like, look, man, do you want me to fuck you? You want me to cook for you? I'm like, well, I guess I gotta eat. I don't want to spend all that
a
money.
little bit more important there. I can always beat off. But even that's getting old, right?
Oh,
Damn.
dude. Fucking
Have you been able to beat off out of town?
Can keep up with me now.
Have you been able to beat off out of town?
Oh yeah, absolutely. Every fucking day.
Really? Doesn't freak
beat
you
off
out
a
that there's
lot,
people
dude.
outside it's raw?
I beat off a lot.
I would figure it's calloused by now. It's not raw. It's hard to get that shit.
How I told you my shit was burning, like my hands were peeling off. It's not.
It's not the hand sanitizer. It's my
jeans.
Oh, fuck. Doesn't that freak you out? People are outside on the other side of the door.
This is the other side of the Beehive.
Yeah, of course. Yeah, you're right.
No, I just I literally do it before I go to sleep and when I wake up. Isn't that weird?
You do it in the mornings?
Yeah.
God damn, dude.
I'm not that kind of guy. See, shout out to one of the
Yeah,
guys.
I can't wait to hear this. I'm not that kind of guy.
No,
Let's
no,
go.
shout out
Here
to
we
the
go.
no, because so the guy that stays underneath me, he wakes up.
Whoa, we're talking about beating off, bud.
Oh shit! I just put him on blast. No, so the guy that stays underneath my room, he wakes up like 10 minutes before he has to be. I'm like, there's no way.
Right.
I have to get up. I have to fucking beat off. I have to fucking
Take your shit.
take a sometimes I take a shit in the morning. Yeah. Get dressed. And I'm doing this as with all the time in the world, you know, like I put one leg on, I put the other one, I just sit there and I put my fucking deodorant and shit. My chastity chest, my chastity fucking
Chastity belt.
belt. Yeah. So but But yeah, I can't. This guy's like, and he has like 3 alarms that go off.
Oh,
Just keeps snoozing it. He's one of those guys. Yeah, fuck that guy.
Fucking drives me nuts. The alarm's off, I'm up.
Yeah.
There's
thing.
no snooze in my life.
Yeah, same here.
Fuck.
Boop. And then I wake up. I'm like,
Where are we at on time? I have to piss so bad. Huh?
1 hour.
You good for a minute or
yeah, dude.
good? You got this? I'm gonna piss my pants.
Maybe you should do it. It was 2-year anniversary.
Piss myself?
Yeah, just pee your pants.
Just stand like this and go
on the camera.
All the cool kids are peeing their pants.
Dude, you know what? You know what that place? You know what they have down in? I think it's Roosevelt. They I haven't seen it, but they have this big highway sign on the side of it. They have a dine-in Pizza Hut.
Oh, really?
Remember that by
That's
Grandma's?
Old school.
Remember the one by Grandma's?
Yeah, and it had the arcade
Yeah,
tables
dude.
and shit.
And it's just yesterday. I mean, I get it. We were during work hours, but I'm like, let's just go there. And everybody's like, you want to go eat for an hour? You're supposed to have half hour. It's like, fuck, man. But yeah, dude, I want to hit it.
Yeah.
And then I think I mentioned this last week that they did they had the poker night last week, and they brought a pizza that was the size of this fucking table.
Damn.
I was like, well, this is bigger than my diet. So I had to partake. Oh. And then last Wednesday, a guy showed up with like green chili, and I was like, I had to partake.
Well,
And then the local brought like a bunch of tortillas. They were so good, dude. I couldn't stop eating them. I'm like, well, my fucking diet just took a shit right
there
here.
goes your diet,
There
buddy.
goes my fucking diet.
There goes your diet.
That's why I came. Last night, because we're doing this on Saturday. Last night I ended up in the house by myself. The wife had to go to work. I bought a hot and ready, and I ate the whole thing. The guys that I live with, they make fun of me because I'm on a diet, and I'm like, this is the reason why. I was telling B that they in Roosevelt they have a dine-in Pizza Hut. Remember those?
Oh, no shit. They still got one. Do they
Fuck
have the
yeah.
red cups?
I don't know. I haven't been.
Oh, dude. The old red cups. Yeah, they don't have...
I think if I'm not mistaken, the last one I went to is in Tuela when we worked there.
Thule?
Yeah.
How about
There was one in Rose Park by where Grandma used to live, and they closed it by the DMV.
Yeah, there's not very many of those around, and those were killer.
Fuck yeah.
Those were bomb, dude. How about the fucking one, the KFC, that's the dine-in KFC? It's got the buffet.
Where's that?
The world's first.
The one on State Street and
39?
Yeah.
Yeah.
They got chicken in there, all you can eat.
Oh, really?
Yeah, so
probably
it's just
not
like
right
that.
now, but
Yeah, you're probably right, huh?
yeah, the buffet thing's kind of not a thing right now, but
Kind of
Yo,
dying
how
off,
did-
huh?
How did places like
How do you deal with
Chuckarama and fucking...
Because the choice is yours.
We don't go there.
No?
We don't go to those.
well, the
We have...
Golden Corral over by my house is
But I'm
closed down. And
Yeah, it closed down.
I'm very sparingly. Like, I will go to, like, the guy slicing the meat. I will go there because I know he's the only one that's touched that. He's got gloves on. He's the only one that's touched that. But, like, those guys going in there and grabbing the ice cream machine and the rolls and shit. I have a hard time with that. So we don't hit the buffets very often.
Dude, I don't know if I mentioned this. A few weeks ago, the wife and I hit Olive Garden.
Oh, dude, we just had an Olive Garden open up down the road from us.
Fucking breadsticks, dude.
Dude, so the takeout, oh yeah. Not even have to lube it up.
No.
That greasy,
Oily,
buttery,
dude,
fucking
salty.
love.
Oh my god, dude.
Orgasm in your mouth? Orgasm in your crotch, huh?
I just fucking reminded me of Seguro.
Yeah. So we just had an Olive Garden open up down the road from us, and during the pandemic, opened up. So the takeout was like, oh, dude, how great is that? I go order takeout, 7-hour wait.
Jesus,
7-hour wait.
wow.
So we had to get our food at noon to eat dinner. I mean, and by then you've changed your mind about what you really want,
You already
right?
ate so much snacks.
Yeah,
you're
you're
a
all
little bit hungry.
fuck Olive Garden, but it was still pretty damn good though.
The last time one of the last times that I went to Olive Garden,
Salad?
I went to dude, I went to Olive Garden with my good friend Kurt Davis. Remember him?
Oh, shout out to Kurt.
Dude, he said I used to work here, and I said okay, and he goes, "I'll order for us," and I'm like, okay.
Oh, he had the inside.
Dude,
He had the inside on what was good. Huh?
when I tell you, this fucking guy, hey, bring me this, but don't bring me with this. Bring me with the other ones, and then I want this and that, and they split it in half, and he'll have half. I was like, just whatever, bro. And it's the best homie date I've had in Olive Garden.
Oh,
And then also they're like, hey, would you like to get some breast sticks to go?
yeah. You're already there.
I'm like, aren't we best friends now? Yes. Give me some.
And they give them to you in the foil bags
here's the thing,
that you
though.
can reheat.
Yeah, but here's the thing.
Uh-oh.
Remember I told you, okay, so we take those home
Yeah.
and we can let them go for 2 or 3 days. Remember
They
that?
last that long in your house?
Remember what I told you that I bought the wife for Christmas?
You're letting me in on the fucking secret, huh?
Dude, I'm fucking telling you. You put them in those fucking little oven shit,
The air fryer.
like brand new, bro.
Yo, waking up in the morning, go to my
And I
computer.
raise my weary hair. I don't know cold for the pillow. And the earth was last night's bed. Sorry, Brian.
I don't know where I'm going.
Only God knows where I've been.
I'm a devil on the road, a six-gun lover, a gamble in the wind. Yeah!
Anyway,
Shout out to Bon
God
Jovi.
damn, dude.
What movie was that
we should
from?
make, Top Gun. I'm just kidding. I don't know.
Hit the wah, hit the sad.
I don't know which.
Goddamn Young Guns, my friend.
Oh yeah, God damn it.
An American classic. Emilio Estevez,
That's right.
Val Kilmer.
Oh, I thought you were gonna say
Yeah, I was leaving it up for you.
Richie Valens. I pointed myself. I go La Bamba.
Charlie Sheen.
Lou Diamond Phillips, motherfucker.
There you go.
Oh boy.
Chavez.
Where were we at on this
I
one?
don't know, dude. Thank you
Oh,
for
no,
hanging
the
out
air
with us.
fryer. Yeah, the air fryer.
Yeah.
I go upstairs, turn the computer, 6 o'clock, get going on work, turn the news on. They have a cooking segment, and it was on air frying. Changed my life. Got to have an air fryer now. Got to have a fucking air
Are you
fryer.
gonna get one like the oven ones or the?
The tabletop one, the badass one. Dude, they did everything. Everything.
Do you have a Instapot?
Yes. Yes,
You
I
do too. Huh?
Yeah.
Yeah, we did too.
I've had an air fryer for a while, but it's the one that you would put fries in, like a basket.
Oh, okay.
Nah.
He's got the fucking McDonald's in his kitchen. He puts a little basket in there.
You put the hairnet on and everything. The apron. Your credit score goes down.
And I got no hair. Yeah, thanks, Angel.
Your mom picks you up.
How about those fucking guys that work on those like jobs like that they have to wear the hairnets, and some people have to wear the fucking
The beard
the beard
nets?
ones?
Oh, dude. I would just cut the beard at that point.
yeah.
You just get rid of it. It's not worth it, right?
Another person with a good beard is my buddy Nestor.
But you know what?
He worked at one of these famous bread companies, and like every now and then I will see him like on his lunchtime. We'll go and hang out, and he was like comes out with like.
Yeah, but isn't that the same as the mask thing now? The masks have fucked beards
The
up.
Masked Singer, dude.
Comes on March 10th, by the way.
Oh,
My
thank you.
kids are counting that shit down.
Oh, the Masked Singer.
Yeah. By the way.
They watch it.
Yeah, fuck, are you kidding me? We
Yeah.
talked about this.
Yeah.
But I even sit down and watch The Masked Singer with my
I watch it with King.
Fuck yeah, the kids
I li-
love that
I like
shit.
how
Shane,
Shop
I
goes.
don't know why.
I fucking hate when those people go, is that Beyonce? Bitch, Beyonce's not gonna do that.
Yeah, right? Beyonce's got
fucking need
way
to.
better
I
shit.
think it's Taylor Swift. Fuck that. It's not Taylor Swift. The fuck up.
Yo, speaking of celebrities, we've talked about the celebrity death pool,
Yeah.
right? I have the ultimate pick for 2021. Ooh. You ready for this
To
one?
change everything. Do
You guys ready for this one?
I wish I had a drum roll
Wait, hold
over
on.
here.
We're gonna have to get this chart down, right?
I think so. Yeah.
Ozzy Osbourne.
I said Ozzy.
Did you say Ozzy? I didn't think you said Ozzy.
Yeah, back when we did this on
I
2
said
episodes
Ozzy.
ago. Yeah.
Oh, you know what? Maybe because I saw a video of him
Oh yeah.
the other day. I'm
It's
like,
pretty bad.
God damn, dude.
Well, you know, when he came here, the last time he came here,
With Black Sabbath, right?
yeah, no,
Yes.
it wasn't with him.
Oh, it was just Ozzy?
It was Ozzy. And that guy, Zach, long hair guy.
Zach Weiland?
Yeah. So, in the middle of the
Shout out Black Label Society.
in the middle of the concert, Zach starts doing a fucking solo. 25 minutes.
Ozzy was getting oxygen in the
That's what I heard. And also, my buddy Nestor was telling me that the rumor is that you know how he
puts the
dumps water on
It's 'cause
him
He pisses himself.
because he pisses himself.
Yeah, that's a known fact. That he pisses himself, and so he does that to cool himself down and hide the wee stains. Didn't Fergie piss herself?
Yeah.
No, she did actually.
She did.
Dude, she was so fucking
And
good
who
looking.
was that one guy they have the actor guy that they have a bunch of pictures on the internet of him posing with fans with a pee stains like at different times. Not
Pee stains?
Yes.
Oh, no shit.
Oh God, I'm trying to think what fucking movie he was in.
What? With jeans on?
Yeah,
Boy, you gotta be.
he's an older gentleman, but I can't even remember any of the movies he was in.
My uncle used to tell me that the singer from Blind Melon used to piss on the fans. All I say is that my life is what a banger song, dude.
I disagree with that one.
Really?
That song would come on and
It's not safe.
sad story with that fella, by the
Yeah.
way. Yeah, sad story with him. Quite a shitty life, but. And that was it. The one song. Do you remember
Yeah.
the music video? The girl in the bee suit.
We should use her now.
We should.
Watch us be a fucking drop dead gorgeous woman. But yeah, dude, well now we're on the same page. We think Ozzy's gonna go.
You probably did say that, and I don't.
Maybe you should listen to this show every now and then.
You know what? I don't listen to him anymore.
That's fine.
I watch the video. I watch the video when they first come out, and I watch it just to see
Yeah.
how things are. But it's so hard for me now to listen to podcasts.
Mm-hmm.
Working at home, just the job I have now, sitting at the computer all day long, I just can't do it
Yeah.
because you start and stop and start and stop and
Yeah.
start and stop, and it just fucks it up.
Yeah,
To where I used to be able to, on the way to work, listen to it as I'm on the job site, throw the headphones in, do this. I can't do it anymore.
I've said it many times. I listen to podcasts all day at work. Like if I'm at home,
And I feel bad because a lot of our friends are all, yeah, listen to the newest episode. I'm like, dude, I'm so far behind. I do listen, but I don't want to jump ahead.
Yeah.
Like Brian's podcast. Dude, I want to say I'm back like just right after he did the 22 episode.
Okay.
Like I'm that far back,
Yeah.
but
I'm
I'm getting there.
I'm trying to. Yeah. I'm trying. I think I have 3 more to go with him. But
I am listening. God damn it.
and also, don't you get that feeling where the people come to you because like. Listen, we're not getting paid like Joe Rogan, but our numbers are good.
Oh,
Our numbers are decent.
great.
You know what I mean?
Great.
And
They're great.
Sucaritas, that's in Spanish.
Tony the Tiger?
Sucaritas.
No shit.
Frosted Flakes.
Frosted Flakes?
Yeah. But people come to me and they feel apologetic because they haven't listened to the show.
Yeah.
And my thing is like, you don't have to.
Yeah, I don't care. It's okay.
Right?
It doesn't matter to
Like
me.
people come to me and he goes, hey, dude, I mean, and like, you can see that they're trying to work an excuse. They're like, it's just, it's just like, I'm like, dude, I'm going to stop you right there. I'm like, you don't have to. I'm like, and by the way, it's always going to be there.
Yeah.
So it's not like, oh, I haven't caught up. I mean, it's there.
Yeah.
So if you don't want to, it's fine.
Not that I say it doesn't matter to me, because it does matter to me.
Yeah.
when people
No,
listen to
I
it, but
get
it's,
it.
we're busy.
Yeah.
The world is opening back up again, right? We all have jobs, we all have families, we all have shit to do. Like I totally get it. So it's okay. It's okay.
We don't mean we don't love you guys. But yeah, people are like, dude, I'm like, no, it's fine.
Yeah.
Like, you don't have to. We have fans. Fuck you. What? We don't need you.
You know what I've been doing for the last,
Heroin?
other than beating off, for like the last week, rewiring my side-by-side to have a standalone electric standalone. Don't say it. Don't sing it like that.
Oh, I know how.
Standalone.
Sorry.
To have a standalone
Brass off.
electrical system.
Yeah.
Like one day,
What's-
American Idol's gonna.
Watch it.
We're that's why we do it. That's why we do it.
So beyond. Maybe you can be on the Masked Singer.
Oh shit! We'd have to do a duo though. We'd both have to be bees. Oh shit, dude.
Well, we just told everybody. So.
That's not gonna happen now.
Do you know how stressful wiring electrical is?
I have friends that are. One of my best friends is good at motorcycles, and he goes, dude, as soon as it fucks with electrical, I'm out.
To get a good concept of electrical work, it's not just negative and positive, right? Like everybody thinks there's two ends of the battery, right? To do it and do it right, I tore, and mind you, this is a brand fucking new. This thing barely has 100 miles on it. Brand new side by side. I ripped everything off of it. I completely tore the whole thing down from fucking just basically a frame and restarted everything. A lot of people are side by sides in general, especially the Polaris, are notorious for fires and fuel, leaking fuel rails, and electrical system are the main cause for it. So I tore everything down. What I thought was going to be like a $40 fucking bid, I'm into $300 now into rewiring, fuses, relays. I mean, it's just been, thank God for good weather, because as you guys know, it doesn't fit in my garage. It's too fucking big. I have a trailer I put it in to keeps it out of the element, but it can't move right now. I can't drive it because it's completely tore down. But the stress of electrical work is way more than I thought it would be.
You work on it inside of your trailer?
No, outside of the trailer.
Okay.
So you can't even turn the key to make the motherfucker move right now. It's so tore down. So, yeah, I knew it was going to be a project, but I didn't know it was going to be this fucking involved. So
That YouTube video did you wrong there, buddy. I hate that shit. Watch those do-it-yourself videos that 10 minutes into YouTube videos.
yeah, and I've watched a
4
dozen.
fucking days later.
I've watched a dozen of those, but to do it just is mind-boggling to
Yeah,
me
they make it
how
look so
fucking
easy.
involved it is.
You taking this to your trip?
That's what we're doing.
Oh,
we're
so
going
it's
to
gotta
like
be-
the Mecca. Other than Moab, there's a place called Sand Hollow, and it is like side-by-side heaven.
Is that
out
what
there.
Hellbox going
Yeah,
to?
that's where we're all heading out in a couple weeks. But
Anybody else I know going?
Um,
I mean, I know probably from my end.
Shout out to Mr. Troy World,
Oh, okay. Yeah,
great
yeah.
friend of ours
The
and
show.
podcast. You've
Yeah.
never met him because you're
never
ignorant
met
like that.
Cause what? Cause of what?
Because you're ignorant like that. Every time we have the fights or we have a get together, he says, walks in the door, "Where's Angel?" I'm like, well, he hates people
I
and
have a-
children, so God forbid he ever comes in.
He'll be joining us on Zoom. This is a tiny phone.
I just put you in my pocket and you just hang out and party with us.
Jesus. Okay, good thing you fucking mentioned that. I almost forgot to tell you the best fucking story ever. Yesterday, I was right about lunch. I was trying to convince these two bitches that I live with, let's just go eat pizza. But they were like, we can't get an hour lunch. And I'm like, okay, I get it.
Y'all, this is company one, motherfuckers. Of course we can have
Now
an hour
I
lunch.
get fired. So
We get free fuel. Why can't we have an hour lunch? Sorry.
so he says, so one of them says, hey, is there a way you guys can run me to the vape shop? I need to buy some things.
Oh,
And we're like, all right, cool. So he buys this bong. I'm just kidding. No, he buys like this stuff, the liquid and the oils, whatever. But as we pull up in the store, he says, dude, he says, I kind of don't like this fucking guy. And I'm like, why? He says,
is it the guy that works there?
yeah. He says every other word he says is my man.
Oh.
And I'm like, oh, really? And he goes, yeah. And as I'm walking in the store, I said, I wish I did a video of this because it'll be fucking hilarious. And as we're walking in, he goes, hey, what's up, my man? What can I do for you, my man?
Oh, shit. He cuts the fucking ice just like
Dude,
that, huh?
just like that. I said, what's up, my man? What can I do for you, my man? And the guy's like, hey, can I just have this thing? And he goes, yeah. Anything else, my man? And he goes, he's just looking around. And I'm just like, because I told the other guy that wasn't buying anything, I said, let's count. We were there for a minute and a half, and I counted 15 my mans.
Oh, God. Wow. He's dedicated to that word, huh?
Dude, and then not only that, but then so both guys ended up buying anything, and I'm just standing there, and he goes, what about you, my man? Can I get you anything, my man?
Oh, shit.
I'm like, where's the door? So I can get
where's the door, my man?
So now, obviously, because the dumbass that I am, the entire trip back,
oh yeah,
I'm just like, how do you like those oils, my man?
Yeah.
And it's like, everybody's like, you need to shut the fuck up. And I'm like, we need to go back.
You need to go back
just
and
so I can do
this. With him.
Hey, is this trench deep enough, my man?
You need to go have a my man off with him again. See if you can say my man more than he can.
I would, because that's exactly what I thought. Now that you said put your phone in the pocket, because that's what I was gonna do. I was like, if I could just walk in with my shirt has a pocket, one of those bitch ass pockets, but then also the vest has a pocket, so I can just turn the camera on and just put it there and just walk around. And all I have, it's gonna be all about hearing. But he's guys, what's up, man?
Isn't it weird?
I wonder if I need to blur his face though. He probably, yeah.
Yeah, probably, because unless you ask him at the end, hey, I just
hey, dude, you said my man too many times. I have to put you on a video.
Yeah, you probably get sued for doing that. But isn't it weird that the speech patterns that people have, that they stick to those certain words and sentences that they use continuously?
What would you say mine is? Well, which one?
That's a good question.
I think I say all that all the time. Like when I'm talking about, and then so I went and we did all that. Like I always say all that. Like
long story short is fucking in your vocabulary. Like
that's because if I don't say that, like I'm gonna extend it 2 days, and I'm like, that's for me to say, hey, you already called yourself out, but I still don't fucking hate it. I do hate the fact that I go, speaking of.
Yes, that's another one.
I fucking hate it.
That's another one.
Remember one time you say, I do say, okay.
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 Yep.
I got one for Hellbuck. Hellbuck says a lot, that's awesome.
Yes.
He goes, that's awesome. And his deep voice, the guy's like, oh, you know what? I did this and I went there. Yeah, we did this. And he just does like a little pause and he goes, that's awesome. He's all,
that's awesome.
Shout out to Hellbuck. He'll probably cuss me out when he hears this. Yeah. Should we get out of here?
What are we at on time?
123.
Yeah. I got some wiring to do.
This was a good. I don't know why I think it's because of the feeling that we get every week. I don't know why I'm feeling it's like 7 o'clock.
It's still light outside.
Yeah,
it was weird driving here with. I had sunglasses on. And I took my sunglasses. I'm like,
am I supposed to be?
Well, am I supposed to have these here? I put them in the truck because I usually don't bring sunglasses here. But it was very odd coming here on a Saturday. We haven't done this in a long time on a Saturday. So hey. Killer fights tonight.
Yeah, that's right.
You gonna go to the bar named Sue?
I wasn't because I had a a friend of a friend of a friend asked me to get a table at Liquid Joe's for the Spasmatics, and after I went out of my way to do it, and by out of my way I mean I just sent a text. He, cause that's holla at your boy. They know me because I used to play there. So they gave me the table, and then these people canceled on me for a legit reason, some family emergency.
Oh shit!
And so I had to call the guy, and I said, "Hey, my man, hey, I'm gonna have to cancel, my man."
Name of the episode right there.
Oh yes, fuck yeah!
Hey, my man.
Hey, my man. How do you spell motto?
M-A.
M-A.
M-A-H, it's just M-A.
Yeah, I would. You could do H, but I would just do MA.
Okay, I got it.
Anyway.
I always wondered that. But no, so as soon as I cancel it, he the Podfather's like, hey, should I get a table? And I'm like, yeah, I guess sure, why not?
Yo, he sent me a message. There's a slim, but there's a chance Schultz might be showing up.
Stay? Nah. Really?
Dre's been talking to him.
Dude, he texted me and he goes, I know you're gonna bring it. He sent me a voice message and he goes, I know you're gonna bring it out on the podcast, I'm sure. I gave him so much shit for buying one ticket. He bought one ticket for Schultz. And then he's like, everybody should buy one, let's go. And by the time we wanted to buy some, we're gone.
Yeah.
So I totally forgot this, and I'm texting him yesterday as I'm driving, or before. And I say, hey, let me know if your wife cancels so I can go with you. And he goes, well, that's the thing. I bought one because he was going to be for the boys. And nobody got a ticket.
You buy 3 if it was for the boys.
That's where I'm going. And I say, who the fuck buys one ticket?
Hey, we have a good record of paying you back.
Exactly. That's exactly where I'm going. So I told him, I made so much fun of him. He goes to Wise Guys. Shout out to Wise Guys. He gets in line. He gets his temperature checked or whatever. And he goes, and the person goes, who are you with? And he goes, nobody. And the person goes, you're here by yourself? he goes, yeah.
The lady's like, hey, this motherfucker's by himself.
Look at this poor bastard.
This is the Podfather?
Let me guess, spend all this money on a ring? So then he goes inside of the room, and I told him, I said, you need to try to be there, the first one in the line, so you can be the first one in, so you sit in the front.
Yeah.
But I did say, although, if you're the only motherfucker in front, you're begging to get roasted. And also, I was like, just like how we went to see Kreischer, the wife and I just went and basically waited and luckily got in. I was just thinking, maybe if I did that and just like, hey, can you put me on hold, see if anybody cancels, so they don't show up, they can give me the ticket. But then, what if they walk into the bar to see me, just one fucking guy at the bar by himself, and then they go inside of the room and they see one fucking guy in the front row by himself, and then by the time they leave, they see me talking to him and be like, oh, those guys are losers.
Yeah.
Those guys are together. but then so he goes into the room and he say, I didn't go on the front, I'd rather just stay in the back. And so the person goes, how many the lady that's sitting people down, like, how many is your group? He goes, it's just me. And then he goes, it's just you?
Hey, what about that other motherfucker in there? Maybe we can hook you queers up.
Anyway, shout out to all of our fans, followers, and friends that keep listening to us.
Hey, you gonna let me get my picks out on the fight?
Oh, my bad, dude. I thought is this still here this whole time? Maybe we should do this. How can we do that at the same time? It's fucking hilarious.
So picks for the fights, and obviously this comes out on Monday, so you can roast me on the fights for the UFC card. Lightweight, heavyweight bout, Thiago Santos against Alexander Rakic.
You good with those names, buddy?
Dre is taking Rakic. I told him I'm gonna go against your thoughts and go Santos. Santos has got some miles under him. He's had some knee problems, but I think Rakic opens himself up to taking some big shots. And if Thiago Santos lands one, you go to sleep. I'm going to take Thiago Santos by KO. Islam Makhachev, that is Khabib's #1 training partner. And the word on the street is he ragdolls Khabib. So I'm going to take Islam Makhachev, probably by a decision, only being 3 rounds. Bantamweight title bout, Petr Yan against Aljamain Sterling. I'm going to take Sterling. He's going to take the title from Petr Yan.
That's a nice fucking hair.
Women's featherweight title, Amanda Nunes, the GOAT, against Megan Anderson. Megan is a 1,200 underdog to Amanda Nunez. I'm going to take Amanda Nunez. George asked me for my picks. He put some money on the line in Vegas. He's got a buddy out there. In fact, he's in Vegas right now.
By the way, I texted him and I called him and he texted me back and he goes, "Oh, sorry, dude. I'm on my way to Vegas." I'm like, "Oh, okay." So, anyway.
So I'm going to take Amanda Nunez, the GOAT, for the upset, or not the upset, for the win. And then in the light heavyweight main event, Jan Blachowicz against Israel Adesanya. I'm going with my man Izzy. This will make him a 2-title holder at a middleweight, champ, and light heavyweight. He is chasing that John Jones, which John Jones has gone to heavyweight now. Yeah. But I'm going to go Izzy, and then
Isn't Amanda Nunez champ too?
Yes, she is. Yeah, she is. I'm going to go Izzy by decision. That's my picks. Let me know how bad I fuck up. If not, George is gonna love me.
So Izzy by decision. Amanda by.
Megan Anderson's tough, dude. She's 7 feet tall. She's got that length, but she's very slow.
Yeah.
And Amanda's the GOAT. She's ruthless. I say decision, Amanda. I say bantamweight. I'm gonna go Aljo with a submission in the 3rd round.
Called around.
Islam Makhachev is going to get the decision, and Thiago is going to get a KO in the 2nd round. That's where I'm going, my friends.
No fatalities, huh?
Dude, no fatalities.
Well, you know what
Also, the prelims, Dominic Cruz is fighting again. The Dominator.
Really?
Gonna fight Casey Kenny, and that's gonna be a tough fight for him.
For Dominic?
Yeah. Years and years of being off. He's had like twice in the last 3 years, but I love Dominic Cruz, but it's gonna be tough.
I thought you said years and years of beating off. I'm like, well, maybe I can take him. Anyway. Mr. B, where can they find you?
Still on Twitch, Twitch TV/DJ Bad Boy Brian.
For bar mitzvahs and fucking first communions and
birthings and birthdays and weddings and funerals even. He DJs funerals.
What about you?
Everybody knows where to get a hold of me.
Yeah, same here.
It's not important.
Hey, you've been following me for 2 years.
Yeah, come on. You haven't figured it out by now.
Just spread the word.
Yeah, right? So, shout out to our sponsor, Hepia CBD. Finest CBD products market. Go down there, let them know we sent you, and get some good shit.
And for the 2nd year in a row, thank you guys for helping us build this little by little. Thanks for your support. Thanks for being our friends. Thanks for being our fans. Thanks for being our followers. Thanks for following the YouTube, the Instagram, the Facebook.
Yes.
For stalking us at night.
Okay.
And more.
Okay.
Until next time, take care of yourselves. We will see you on the other side of the Beehive.
My man.